you see the biggest opportunity right now in real estate? First of all, do you still see real estate as a good investment?
Yeah, I mean, I love the investment of real estate. It's tested. It's to me, real estate is the safest. When you look at the history of real estate, you're always going to have fluctuations in the market and a little bit of dips and dives, but it's everybody's one regret in real estate is why didn't I buy more? It doesn't matter whether you're 30, 40, 50, why didn't I buy more when I was younger? So I love the investment of real estate. I think this brings an interesting opportunity. I've been in this a long time, so I've seen different markets. I look at the numbers of houses that we have. I look at the amount of people looking for houses, and I can see that there's a shortage. I mean, there's no secret. There's not enough supply and demand. So you can say anything you want about economics, but you can't take away supply and demand. And we have a shortage of supply and an increase in demand. So I think the overall picture of real estate is the trajectory is up. You're going to have, again, with interest rate sensitivity, you're going to have fluctuations, but it just brings an interesting opportunity. I'm not somebody that's out there saying, you got to get out there and buy now, right? This is the time. But I think that if we were to look back on this period of time, in 10 years from now, we will have seen the opportunity that came right now. Unfortunately, when you have these crazy high interest rates, and things become unaffordable, you're going to have more things hitting the market. It's going to switch from a seller's market to more of a buyer's market. And I mean, when was the last time you saw more of a buyer's market than this?
I've been doing this 30 years, and the only buyer's market I really ever experienced is from 1993 to 95, 96, when I first got in. And, for the last 25 years, it's pretty much been an uphill battle.
So that's my point too, right? And same thing for us. So I don't see that changing at all. I think this presents an opportunity. For the last 5 years, almost you couldn't present an offer with conditions. And now you have the opportunity as a buyer to do that. You have the opportunity to look at multiple houses, have conditions, put an offer in with the contingency that your house has to sell. So, and that will change as the market heats up, as we hit into spring and summer and, we see more people coming to the market. That might change. But I just think it brings an interesting opportunity over the last 6 months that, we may not see again.
I couldn't agree more. It's really tough to take action when there's a lot of doom and gloom or negative talk out there, but I've got 3 kids. They're starting to enter that age where I'm trying to encourage them to really look at real estate and buy, and I see this market as a real opportunity for them. Because if I hear from clients, why don't we wait? We're going to wait till interest rates come down. Maybe inflation comes down. And obviously, you've got to be financially stable. I mean, that's a given. But if you have some consistency and have some confidence in your situation, I think this is absolutely one of the best markets to consider getting into the market. It's funny, back in 22, when, we listed property and we'd have 30 people lined up at the door to buy properties, giving sellers $200,000-300,000 over the asking price and just throwing money at people. Everybody wanted to buy real estate. And yet today, when we have nobody at the door submitting offers, we can't get anybody interested. And if you really think about it, it's the herd mentality. And if you really think about it, it doesn't make sense to me. This is absolutely the best market to be looking to get in, because there's a real opportunity here for sure.